In 2017, Brighton and Hove Albion achieved promotion back into the English top division. Since then, the club has established itself as a regular in the Premier League, not only avoiding relegation, but attaining multiple top half finishes, becoming a difficult game on any team's calendar. As one of the smaller clubs in the Premier League, no offence, Brighton have found an alternative way to make the team a success without major financial investment. Scouting analytics. Like any business, it all starts from the top. Brighton's chairman is a man called Tony Bloom, who not only runs the football club, but is the founder of the betting consultancy StarLizard. To put it basically, StarLizard employs analysts to collect sports data and sell it onto professional gamblers. Bloom has made millions from StarLizard and has transferred his knowledge of sport analysis to Brighton. By using unique data found by these analysts, Brighton can find hidden gems from football leagues across the world. If anyone has seen the film Moneyball, it's essentially the same thing, using stats to uncover amazing players that other teams overlook. It also helps that Bloom owns the data company, so the club can use it for free, where most clubs have to pay for companies like Opta to do this for them. By taking a deep dive into statistical analysis, the scouting team have an edge on finding the players that will play well for them and those who are overachieving. This philosophy allows the Seagulls to sign Premier League quality talent for a price way under what they should be. Bloom's recruitment system is extremely cost-effective. Usually, football clubs lose a lot of money when buying and selling players, the old adage being, how do you make someone a millionaire? Have a billionaire buy a football club. But in Brighton's case, they actually make a profit on this. Selling players like Marc Cucurella for £57 million is huge for the club, considering they only paid £16 million for him. In 2022, Brighton were 19th in the Premier League's net spend table, making £56 million on player transfers. Does this prove that you don't have to throw money at a club in order to be successful? I'm looking at you, Todd Bowley. So what do the players Brighton typically bring in have in common? Well, first things first, they're normally young, at least under 25. Investing in youth prospects means investing in the future of the team. By signing youngsters like Jeremy Sarmiento and Facundo Bjornanet, Brighton have an understanding of building for the future and allowing players to grow and reach their potential. Some other pros of buying young are: low expectations from the fans, which leads to less pressure on the players to perform instantly. Ability to have them under contract for longer before they start to decline physically. And the fans love a young talent on their team, someone they can root for and take pride in saying that their team was the one that built this player and made him brilliant. We see this in teams across the world with players like Phil Foden or Bukayo Saka. Products of the Youth Academy are exciting and fun to watch. They can bring new life to any football club. Now, Ecuador isn't particularly known for producing the world's best footballing talent, but in Brighton's eyes that doesn't matter. See, because countries like Ecuador don't have a league with a global audience, like the ones in Europe, they are extremely underrated and undervalued. But that doesn't mean that the level of football is much worse. We see this frequently in the World Cup, where the underdog countries make an impression every time, and everyone seems surprised. Just because the country or league a player is from isn't a powerhouse like France, Germany or Spain, doesn't mean they are not a top quality player. Brighton have this figured out, and it shows in their squad this season. It isn't just Casido either. Kaoru Mitoma from Japan's J1 League and Alexis Mac Allister from Argentina's Primera Division are both having exceptional seasons, considering they started in lower status leagues. The pros of doing this are similar to the youth aspects. Because there are less eyes on leagues outside of Europe, there is less competition when approaching players to sign, therefore it's cheaper as well. And just as a small, added point, these two players are examples of the Seagulls utilizing the loan system, as they sign these players at a young age. Loaning them out to a team of lesser or similar quality refines their skills and ability, as well as giving them more experience before debuting in the Premier League. All in all, Brighton and Bloom's philosophy of analytics and scouting is working considerably well for the South Coast team. Currently sitting just above mid-table, Brighton have far exceeded expectations from when they entered the Premier League back in 2017.